Happy Thursday. What's up, Jim's family? What's shaking? Thank you, Room Shaker, Javius, Caramel Latte, Ray Black, Sandy. Thanks for joining me. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hey, YouTube camera smooches to you, baby. I heard you live this morning. Baby, is always something in these streets. Thank you to the 23 people that's joining me today. You could have been anywhere, but you here with me. What's going on, y'all? Not a whole lot. I tell y'all, I'm so damn full. I am so full from my lunch this afternoon. Whew, I am full and tired. Yesterday, I went to bed early and I woke up and I watched a little bit of Lemons, but Pizarro was on the same time. And I guess there's something going on. Listen, when I tell y'all a lot of times I don't catch a lot of this stuff, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I don't see a lot. I go to YouTube cameras to get the recap. That's where I get a lot of the recap. And she had a heck of a show over there this morning when I tuned. I was in and out. You know, Very Carey come on with the brain teaser, but she like on 5 o'clock or 5:30. So I'm just getting up, getting ready. But I don't know. But I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to clear up something that happened last week with the Jay Wilson thing and my title. A lot of times I do title my videos and I do want to talk about them. Just so happened we got redirected and we start talking about ice cream. And whether you believe it or not, I still made my views talking about ice cream. It wasn't about Jay Wilson, because we're going to talk about that today, because I did go over to Mr. Wilson's video. You know, now we know we had the trolls trolling hard in here. Hard, real hard, right? They were sniping them left and right. And then we had them keep coming back, you know, under different pages. But most trolls, you guys, are content creators who want to say something to you. And sometimes they are trolls just trying to start chaos, right? Thank you to everyone who's joining me today. Make sure y'all hit that like. If you're not a sub, consider becoming a subscriber and a member. So my thing was, the trolls was trolling hard. But I told you a lot of times you can figure out who the trolls are. You can figure out who the trolls are because they so dumb they don't change the way they talk. And so, if a person was talking to you or talking at you, or you see them engaging in the chat, you already know what it gives, and you already know, you know, that it's the people who just trying to start chaos. So the trolls was trolling so hard. So I went over to Jay Wilson. So I do believe that the brother might have been passing by and saw whatever, was looking and saw that troll Uncle Ness drop down. Now here's the craziest thing. I visited 2 or 3 lives the other day, and I just stayed up in the clouds like I normally do. And who was in the chat was Uncle Ness. So when I went over to Jay Wilson's to see what people was thinking about, that brother had never said anything about me. He said that he don't know me to have a problem with me. I don't really know him to have a problem with him, right? So they would say, oh, she got scared. Everything is you scared, right? I wasn't scared. Hey, Sheffy Boo, I just changed the topic because I just changed it. I wasn't even focusing on what I had titled my live. But again, so Uncle Ness was going everywhere. Soon Uncle Ness dropped down in Jay Wilson's chat, because I watched a good portion of it and I rewatched some of the other because I wanted to see if something was really said, and maybe perhaps, he did feel some kind of way. Now, I never knew Jay Wilson had Angie Pooh on his live, or maybe I did. That shit happened. There was so many lives being, done about me dragging Queen Diva and I through the streets. I didn't watch the lives. If it had my name in the title, I knew they was going to talk bad about me, because most of the people who made the videos really don't like me. You know who don't like you. They fake down here a lot. They pretend like they like you. They play in your face. I ain't got time for all that shit. So if my name was in the title and it came across my feed, I just didn't watch it. See, if you don't watch them, you don't have to respond to them. That's how I believe. You don't have to respond to them if you don't watch them. So I didn't watch. So I didn't really have to respond to nobody but one person. So when I was watching him, that man had never said anything about me. He never said anything bad. He told me that, hey, Dreamy Blue, that Angie Pooh, the only thing that he had ever said in the video was about Angie Pooh was on his platform. I didn't know. If I knew about it, I didn't care about her being anywhere. So that's the only thing he has said. Now, what happened with him and Spill It Boy, James, Treasure Lane, Milan Treasure, whatever happened with them has nothing to do with me. So I don't know if the trolls was coming in here because, they have a job. They have a job to create chaos, a lot of them. You got good trolls and you got bad trolls. And they were trying to sow discord and chaos, right? And so I don't care what happened with him and Spill It Boy. That's not my fight. I don't get in these YouTube content creators fights, because we've seen, hey, Miss LA baby, happy holidays to you. We've seen on many, 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 many occasions that they will fight, they will drag, they will dox, they will do anything to each other, and then they'll be back on each other platforms being friends again. Now they call me fake, but see, to me, that's fake, but that's what they do down here. That's what it gives down here, So I'm not mad at him. So he never ever said anything about me, but I thought the trolls thought this was an opportune time, since other people was coming at me, as I hear, that they would just sow discourse, try to sow discourse. And so they wanted me to get involved. Hey, Creole baby. They wanted me to get involved, or perhaps do commentary on the situation between him and James. That's not my business. That's not my business. Some shit I don't even come down here and talk about, because I already know what it gives down here. So why should I do commentary on it? Like I said, I've seen content creators go at other content creators and other people for a content creator they may like, or they may feel as though they were done wrong. They'll come down here and make videos and go after somebody. I'm not going to do that, because they all work together, basically. Like they said, this is like a 1099 thing, and everybody are workers over here, and they work together. So I just stay out of it. Not that I'm ever scared, just some things you just don't get involved with. I'm not going to make myself look stupid purposely. Shit, I look like a fool coming out here fighting for somebody and then they friends in 2 weeks. We see it right now where the same people who was fighting each other for a whole year, they on each other platforms now. So why would I involve myself? So I wasn't gonna come down here and do commentary on that because I don't care. You let them work it out. But I must say, my discernment is on point, baby. When I say my discernment is on point, my discernment is on point. And when I say that God works in my favor at times, definitely works in my favor. I sometimes I don't have to come in here down here and do anything or answer anyone if they say anything about me because there's so many fake people around here and frenemies that I know that shortly they'll be at each other necks and it'll be entertainment and fodder for all of us, right? So that's why I didn't say anything. And in response to me talking about a click in the view and money for the love of money, listen, there's a lot of people come down here and they do just that. That's what it's about. This is a business, y'all. It's a business. And if you're not making money down here, then you're doing something wrong. Now, some people have to catch up and get monetized, and then you have to help them push support. But once we push support to them and share them out, like I'm beginning to share out a couple of more people, hoping that people will go over there and give them a click interview. Hey, Jazz A, baby. Happy holidays to you. Mean Mug 44, happy holidays to you. So I'm beginning to do that a little more to see if we can't get some traction to smaller content creators. I'm not a big content creator. I don't carry a lot of weight, but you never know who will come across my feed and go visit somebody that I have shared out. So that's something I said I was going to try to do more of. Now, this is a business. You're here to make money. You're here to make money. I'm trying to find ways that I can make money. YouTube cameras, I was going to contact you because I wanted to see that bullseye thing. I told y'all I wrote YouTube and told them I was real pissed when they sent that survey because why weren't we given an opportunity to get the extra $200 and do the bullseye thing? So they wrote me back. I guess they sent me something telling me how to do the bullseye, super chats and super stickers to create some more revenue, right? We all down here to make money. So if somebody has a show and they make money, that's not my business. I don't care. I'm not mad. I'm not jealous of. I'm not nothing. They doing what they supposed to do. If you pay cable, then you can pay these people for entertaining you. That's simple. You could pay us for entertaining you, right? It's just simple. And so we're not down here for free. I pay $44 a month for StreamYard. I pay $13 a month for Canvas. Then if you have an editing app, you have to pay for that. So nothing is free. I pay for my cable. I pay for all that. So I'm going to get to the point where I believe the same thing. I'm going to try to make extra money. Now, it's up to the content creator to put out what they want out there, to make their commentary enjoyable so people want to pay them. Yes, it is a lot of content creators over here, or several of them, bigger content creators that make money every time they push the button. They don't even have to ask, but a lot of them do ask for it. So what makes me think any different now that I shouldn't ask? Or I shouldn't say, hey, I want to reach a goal. Can y'all super chat me? I'm looking for it. Doesn't hurt because I'm entertaining some form or fashion. You guys are over here, all 66 of y'all. Is a lot going on, but you're over here with me and I'm entertaining you. So I don't think anything is wrong. Anything is wrong with asking. I don't. Now, am I going to get down here and beg? No, it's not in my spirit. That's just not me. I'm never going to beg. But will I come on here and try to create the goal in different ways that I can, add to my business, revenue? Absolutely. So I will start doing that as well. But you'll never catch me down here begging, not just begging, outright begging. That's just not me. And it'll never be me. I'm blessed to sustain. I'm blessed to live a decent life and have my own money. So I'm not going to come down here and just beg y'all every 5 minutes. But again, I think I will be doing more of, hey, can You get send me a super chat, a cash app, anything will be appreciated. And I always show my appreciation, even for my members who's been rocking with me. I appreciate them. I appreciate my subscribers. But yeah, so that's what that was going to be about. And some people will allow shit to happen on their platform because listen, most people who do entertainment, who has content over here, they like the chaos, they like the drama. That's what brings the money. That's what drives the people over here. So I know for me, sometimes I miss out because I don't, hey, Blackberry baby, because I don't allow all that to take place over here. And I don't think I will ever be in a desperate, situation or position down here doing commentary that I'm just going to, let things happen that I don't agree with happening on my channel. I'm just not going to do that. And I implore anyone who don't respect what I have over here coming into my home, just not to visit it. You just don't have to visit. And I'll be fine over here, just plucking away. Right? So that's what it is. So that's what I meant by anything for a click in the view, because some people do let anything. You got women that's getting up here showing their bodies, doing all kinds of shit for a little change, for a little coin. You got people allowing shit to happen on their platform, for what? For a coin. It's a business. They making money. That's what you're supposed to do. So that's what I was talking about, and it wasn't directed only to Jay Wilson. Like I said, I have always heard him when I do listen to him say, I'm here for a coin. Coin keep me here. This is my business. When I finish this live, I'm going to put my commercials in. That's what it's about. Y'all look at it as a business. Look at it just as if you was paying Netflix, BET, or one of those. We're no difference here. We creating content, and that's what it's about. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. It wasn't directed to Jay Wilson, but again, they beefing it up, y'all. People are creating fake beefs. They doing everything because this is the height of the season where they need money. Is the holidays. Is the holidays. So that's what they do. They beef it up. They'll fight. They'll fake beef. They'll find beef with you. They anything to create chaos and distinction and division. Anything for a buck. And that's just not me, pointing out anyone directly. It's just how it goes. Hey, Very Carey, it is what it is. We can't fake and shake and pretend like we don't see fake beefs taking place or people just getting fucking mad because they want to draw content. And it's been a lot said around here. And I've mentioned it before. Even when you come down here with great intentions, somebody would throw some shit in the game to make whatever you do with good intentions bad. It is what it gives over here. Hey, Grown Folks TV, what's happening, baby? So that's what I was talking about. And like I said, I went and listened to Jay Wilson for myself. And no, he never said anything about me. And whatever's going on with him and anyone else around here is not my concern. Is not my concern. I don't do shit like that. I don't ride on people coattails. I don't gang up on people. I don't, I just let them go for it. Because again, some of these people have had some long-lasting relationships. Most of them has been here before me, and this is what they do. This is what they do. And so why should I involve myself? Why should I get out there and fight for someone? No one gets out there and fight for me, and I wouldn't want them to. I wouldn't want them to. So again, the trolls were trolling. They were over in several chats, the same Uncle Ness, the same uppity somebody lent somebody money. And Lord girl, I know who you are because you call me the same name that you always call me. That's why I say, y'all some dumb motherfuckers. Y'all are. You do the same, you talk the same way that you talk. So I knew who that was. And and I peeped a couple of them. Like I said, you could tell the trolls. And it's strange that now check this out too, y'all. It's strange that they only trolled in certain chats. See, that's why I say some of these trolls be content creators. And my thing is, hey, listen, if you don't like me, and you want to drag me or make video, just go ahead and do it. You don't have to drop in somebody else's chat and cause division between them, you know, between us. No, just do it on your own. You'll do better being on your own platform dragging me instead of coming under troll names. And so those very same trolls, that Uncle Ness was twerking so hard, and that uh uppity lent somebody some money or some crazy shit like that. Some uppity lent some crazy shit. Listen, they was trolling so hard trying to get Jay Wilson and I to fight. It was funny. I said, look at them. But again, like I said, he kicked not uppity, Uncle Ness ass out right away. He said, yeah, I got you. And he, did away with them. So some of the trolls are just content creators. And listen, you'll be a fool if you think that I know that it's a lot of people down here that don't like me. But here's the beauty and the goodness of it all. When I sit back and think about it, like I told you, I peep a lot of shit out. I miss a lot because I'm not going to stay and run all over the place lives. I have a job to do, and I have to be very, very attentive and knowledgeable of what I'm doing and alert at all times. Okay. So I don't watch everyone's live in its entirety, and I don't catch all the lives that go on. But the ones that I do catch, trust and believe, some of that shit I take as a grain of salt because we have had so many plays over here, so much fakeness over here that I just don't even have the desire to watch it. But that's what I did want to say. It wasn't directed towards Jay Wilson, and that man never said anything about me, and I never said anything about him. But all that shit. She was scared. She was over and she was about to talk about him. They said him particularly. She was about to talk about him, and then she got scared when he dropped down. She's scared, and that's another thing. Scared of what? What is it really to be scared of down here, you all? What is it really to be scared of? Nothing at all. You know, so like I said, a lot of them be content creators or people who just don't like me, and I think it disturbs their spirit more because I don't come down here and beef. Everybody don't want to beef. That don't mean you don't belong over here in this sector because you don't want to get up and fight every day and scream and yell and cause chaos and destruction and be diabolical. That don't mean we don't belong here. The only thing that means is you can watch us or you don't have to watch us. Maybe we're not giving you the entertainment you want, so you don't have to watch us. Simple. I don't know, what more you can tell adults. If you don't like me, don't even hang in my goddamn bushes. Don't come around. I'm fine with it. I've never got down here. Hey, Regina Myers, good to see you. Happy holidays to you, darling. You'll be a fool to just hang around people who don't like you. And I made that comment, and when I looked back and I thought about it, it did seem like when I said I don't drop down to everyone's chat, I really don't. Some places I just don't feel comfortable in. And it has nothing to do with the content creator. Sometimes it can just be the chat, the people in the chat who I know that don't care for me, you know. And because I don't want to start any distinction, any, kerfuffles or anything, I just stay up in the clouds and support them. And it's an unfortunate thing if, anyone feels some kind of way because I didn't mean it in any harm. I just say sometimes I just stay up in the bushes and watch because I've heard shortly after my live, Miss Cruiser went over there and said the same thing. Sometimes when she in certain or she want to go certain places, she stay in the bushes, or I believe she said she don't go anymore because she says she already knows an environment where people don't like her. So why go where people don't like you? So you can cause a distraction. And so that was my thing. And unfortunately, it could have been taken wrong, right? Now let me say, now I'm gonna stick to the topic because I'm only gonna be here an hour. I'm gonna really try hard. Feeding the beast is something about me that I've always maintained. I don't feed the beast, because whenever you feed the beast, it grows. When you ignore it, I got a fucking ignore game that's out of this world. I always told y'all, don't think I'm dumb. Don't think I'm green. Sometimes I just ignore shit. My ignore game is on 1,000. Is on 1,000, because I believe when you feed the beast, when you feed negativity shit all the time, it'll just grow, 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 grow. If you ignore it, it shrinks. It shrinks, and eventually it starves to death. Now that's something I believe in. So I don't always feed the beast. Sometimes I just starve that fucker out. And then they'll have to go find someone else to bother or cause chaos and sow discourse and division somewhere else, because I ignore it. I ignore it, and it'll pass. Because see, some people live, thrive off of chaos. I don't. I don't live or thrive off of chaos. So a lot of times I don't conform to some of the things that go on down here. But that doesn't mean that I can't be over here. Okay? Because everybody over here is not in constant chaos. Everybody over here is not hateful and mean and want to cause destruction to each other. Just some people do. And that's the way they feel. I can't take away the way they feel. I can't tell them how to run their channel. But again, if you won't feed the beast, it won't grow. If you starve it, eventually it'll die. And that's in real life, and that's down here. A lot of times if you ignore some of this shit, they'll have to, because they thrive in chaos and they want chaos and drama, they'll go somewhere else. They'll go somewhere else. And then sometimes so good, they'll just get in here and just fuck with you for no reason. They'll start fake beefs. They'll find any little thing you do. And I notice every time you grow over here, I've watched several content creators. It seems like every time they grow, they get more hate, or people come at them more. They don't want to see you living your life in comfortability. And that's in real life. Some people don't understand the presence of peace. I try to keep my peace. Now, I have a lot of damn patience. I have a lot of patience. But eventually, if you keep messing with me, I will fight back. And I think people think when they start trying to get at me, they'll throw out dog whistles, and they know the people who don't like me will eventually start smelling blood, and they'll come after you. That's the games that they play over here. That's the games that they play on social media, period. Like I said, some things that don't concern me, that I don't get too involved with, because I know a lot of fake fuckery goes on around here, I just stay away from it. I won't even do commentary on it. If I do it as a hit it and quit it, I ain't gonna stay on it for a long time, because I already know what this area gives. A lot of these people pretend like they like you. They like you as long as you're beneath them. When you start growing, doing your own thing, and you don't need them, that's when they'll start coming at you the most. And they'll create shit, false narratives, just to get at you. Hey, Hot Rod, what's going on, baby? They will do that. But everybody don't always want to hear the chaos and the drama and the screaming and the holler and the, degradation of your own people. Just crazy shit. Everybody don't want to hear that. So I said, I have made my house, my place, Mz.Teavalocity's decorum a little different. And everybody don't like it. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I would be a fool to think that everybody who's skin and grin in my fucking face like me is a part of the play down here. Is a part of the play. And that's why I choose not to play it. Because I already know, like I told you, I got a hell of a discernment. I already know who don't like me down here. Now, are they playing in my face? Absolutely. Sometimes they do play in your face. But I'm not stupid by a long shot. Not by a long shot, okay? So that's what I mean. I'm not going to answer every time somebody call my name or make a video. I'm not jumping out the window because, again, this is a virtual world. But isn't the whole live feeding the beast? No, the whole live ain't feeding the beast, baby. No, it's not feeding the beast. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Maybe you don't know what I mean when I say feeding the beast. Chaos, chaos, constant drama, discourse, and division. I'm not feeding the beast. No, if I fed the beast, every time somebody would say something about me or make a video about me or go, go at me, I would respond. To me, that's feeding the beast. So no, this whole video is not feeding the beast, Duchess. Sorry, baby, but you're wrong. I hope I cleared it up for you now. You need diversity and variety, even in a specified field. Trying to create a cult is crazy business. And here's the craziest thing, too. I've always said that not everybody, but a lot of people have been rocking with people so long over here is that it's almost like a cult. It's almost like a cult to a certain extent. And I have always said that, you got a lot of group thinkers on social media. And that's not just over in the B sector, that's social media across the board. You say something about Cardi B, you say something about Beyonce, you got a whole swarm of people who will come after you. A whole swarm. Is the same thing over here. It's certain people, if you say something about, you got a whole tribe that'll come after you. Not because you've done anything to them, simply because they move in like a cult mentality. That's just what it is. You got fans, you got real true fans over here. I see some people who I've seen in other people chat. Miss T, I don't mind the chaos, but the plays and the lies I can't do. Well, they doing a lot of plays and lies too, baby. You just gotta look at them, you turn, or you could turn them off and go somewhere else. I saw something I was about to say, something that took place I forgot what I was about to say because I started reading. That's why I try to pay attention. I'd be so far behind. So I'm not asking for much. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. No, so that's what I'm saying. I forgot what I was about to say. So anyway, I was over in Jess Krista's. Ooh, Jess Krista. Hey, Juicy Review, Sugar Wooger. So I was over in Jess Krista's, and Jess Krista's denounced the whole beef sector. I guess something happened with her, and she decided to come out and denounce the whole beef sector. And when Krista started out with this lemon thing, I made a video and I said, hey, listen, if this is the only thing you have to offer is this storyline is going to run out and it's going to run dry and you're going to be left by yourself. I said, now what you doing, I tried to explain to, because this is the truth. You can't fight every content creator over here. You can't fight everybody. You'll just lose. You'll lose if I answered every video and for everybody up here. To a certain extent, I will lose. So somehow you got to think, what video am I going to respond to, and what video I'm not going to respond to? And I told her, I said, hey, listen, you making a mistake, sis. You fighting a lot of people, and you causing, you breaking away from a lot of people, and it's going to cause you, if you don't have content to keep them coming and you don't entertain them, it's going to cause you to fall. Because see, you're fighting a group of people. You're not just fighting one. One thing about it, you got to know, you're fighting a group of people sometime. And so she was saying where she felt a certain kind of way, and she goes to stay over there and do her own, her own thing. She'd been here for a long time, but they must have said somehow her and Lady Nika might have got into an exchange or something, that she said she wasn't beef sector, but she had been here a while and she thought she was beef sector. I'm not innocent. Why did she denounce you? I don't know. She denounced you too. I heard that block thing. I heard that everybody got blocked out here. Like I said, sometimes I watch her from the sky, and when she came across my feed, I said, well, let me watch this video. And she sounded really, like displeased with something that had taken place. And she said she's not part of the beef sector. I guess she didn't know that. And Da 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 da, this and this and this and that. And so, you know, she's not getting as many as views. And I told her, I said, sweetheart, which that storyline, when that storyline run out, you know, people are just over there for the chaos. For one, people liked the little storyline for a minute. It was drama. You know, a lot of people was emotionally involved about how can she be treated like that as a woman her age, why she be doing this. And that storyline, you know, lasted longer than most of us thought. But when the storyline was over, it seems like Krista, hey T baby, it seemed like Krista ride was over as well. So she was over there saying that she's not getting the views, and Lemon had warned her that she wouldn't get the views. And you know, so and this had happened, and she was through with the beef sector. Now, like I advise anybody, if you start a channel, don't think because you hop on people's platform and you kiss ass, or you always wanting to be seen, that that's going to, their crowd is going to translate over to your crowd, because it won't, not at all. You know, it just won't. You know, and so when the storyline died down, basically she died down. And then I guess her and I guess Nika must have had some, or something happened between them. And so she said she was through with the beef sector, and so she's just over there doing her thing. So with that being said, I watched it again, and she was saying basically how after, she was saying after her and the Lemon storyline ran out, she no longer made the amount of money she made. See, that goes back to tell you that everything's done down here. Basically, if you're a content creator, is for a click and a view, and it's for, you know, the entertainment people pay for. So I think at first she was positioning herself to try to like everyone. You can't like everybody. You can't change for everybody. You can't link up. You just have to be your authentic self. Else eventually you will lose the crowd, because then people will see what? You're ass kissing. See, I don't like an ass kisser. You trying to go along with the crowd. I don't like that. If you support someone, you support someone. Some people love being on the platforms and engaging like that. I've always said that I'm not a platform person. Now I can hold my own. I could sit over here and talk to y'all for hours and hours, and I could drop my link and some people will come up and then we can engage like that. But as far as me hitting platforms, that's just something I don't do. I've never been comfortable in them. You know, that's, you know, it is what it is. And I think a lot of times that what happened is when people jump on your platform so much, you know, and they constantly stay on your platform, it looks as if what they call clout chasing, right? Oh, she's clout chasing. That's the clout. He's clout chasing. Oh, he's on the now let me tell y'all a little something about that. Let me tell you a little bit about clout chasing. Everyone has clout chase to a certain extent. That's what it's about. Now, you could call it clout chasing, you could network. I mean, I don't know, but everyone has gotten on a larger person's platform in any area across YouTube. Hey, Toya, hola, across the YouTube globe, right? Because they wanted to be recognized. That's all. A lot of them want to be recognized, and some people just want to engage. But when you get up there all the time and you just sit up there and you want to be part of the show all the time, it looks like you kind of ass kissing or clout chasing. And that's, it's not going to turn out well for you. It's not going to turn out well for you. And not only Krista, but anybody who does that. And the reason why is because, let me tell you something, nothing lasts forever. Nothing in life lasts forever. Nothing on YouTube. Hey, your views of you. Nothing on YouTube lasts forever. These friendships don't last forever. You have seen people who have been in a long-standing relationship and somehow it breaks up. No, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it riding on somebody's coattail thinking you gonna make it, and that shit, whatever y'all doing, gonna last forever. It may have been entertainment for that moment, but it wasn't gonna last forever. It nothing lasts forever. Friendships down here for some people don't last forever. And the reason why they don't last forever is because they're not really genuine friendships. A lot of these friendships or YouTube ships but developed by the dislike of other people. See, I would be a fool to go sit on somebody's platform or to link up with somebody because they don't like Javius. So, oh, they don't like Javius. So now I know they don't like Javius. I'm gonna go ahead and sit on View's platform because she don't like Javius, and I'm just using y'all. She don't like Javius, so now I'm gonna ride on Javius' coattail because I know we gonna gang up on View. That shit don't last. Nothing lasts over here. It just doesn't last. And so I knew that perhaps that she was not going to last. Now, what she need to do is get over there and do her own thing. Just go do your own thing and build your own audience. But as far as you coming out here, as far as people coming out here going against every content creator, turning their back on their used to be friends and all that crazy shit, you're not gonna last over here. You just not gonna last. That's not what it gives over here. Storyline or not, the numbers should be there if you're good and strong. Yeah, you should always have your numbers. Now, here's the craziest thing. I don't have a whole lot of people over here, but here's the craziest thing. The other day, I talked about ice cream. We all talked about ice cream. Basically, hey, yeah, I saw you today. Yeah, I think a little bit that I saw yours was about you clearing up some shit about Jess Krista too. Oh, I said, boy, she's gonna catch hell. I knew she was gonna catch hell the way she was moving. That doesn't take anything away from me, looking at her or sometime when I feel like it. But you pissed in a lot of people whiskey. You can't do that. People think you got to go up against the big content creators, for you to make it over here. They got people thinking that you have to get out here and fight tooth and nail and drag and all that shit to be that's not true either. See, this is basically a difference. Where's Miss 313? I haven't seen Miss 313 in a while. It just dawned on me when I saw Yaya. I don't know. I hope Miss 313 is doing well. She normally visit and I normally see her around. I haven't seen her in a couple of days. But anyhow, people think you have to do that. You don't have to do that. That's the one way to damage yourself. That's one way to damage yourself by going after every big content creator over here. But things has changed over here. Things are evolving, but you still have people who solid on the old beef sector. You have people who respect the OGs and stuff like that. And sometimes you just can't piss in their whiskey. You can't piss because there's an interlink there. There's a connection there. They've been here for years. And when I see people going after big content, and not so much big content creators, I'm just gonna say content creators over here for no reason, or they think they go get on. I said, God damn, they not gonna last too long. They not gonna that's not what you have to do. But sometimes people feel as though that's what they have to do because that's what they told. That's not what you have to do. Please make sure you hit that like button if you haven't hit it already. Please make sure you hit that like button. Carrie just lying and folks trying to make it stick. I'm not chasing the lie. Whomever wants to believe. Yeah. I didn't know what your thing was about, but it seemed like they had got you into some shit too. I don't know, but it sounded like you was a little mad from what I heard. It must have had something to do with the Santa Claus giveaway. Like I said, here's the unfortunate thing. I don't know everything what happened over there. I'm just hearing, bits and pieces of it. It's a shame that you can't really come down here and do something for the greater goods for the subscribers, because anything you do down here, even when we have the competitions down here, it's always drama to ensue. It's always. And it's a shame because some people do things out the goodness of their heart. And when you do shit like that, and you call everybody a scam, or everybody you're trying to figure out how they could have scam or how they did scam or whatever, was it a scam? What happens is it turns away the people who really want to help this or whomever or that content creator. And I think all this mess just put a a disdain on what was done, I believe, out of good intentions. Now, they can go back and forth if they want to. It wasn't my doing. I personally didn't participate, you know, and so I can't say anything about it, but I think that is a lot of shit coming behind this. And I believe in my heart of hearts that it was done with good intentions to give back to the subs. It makes you just want to not get involved, just not get involved. And that's a sad thing, because it was definitely a good thing to give back to the subbies, and I think they were excited. Cloud people drop down, we are friendly people, right? We do have a lot of people up in the clouds. Just make sure we sucking on likes though. So that's all I wanted to say. They are saying I received the cash app. You received the cash, you there? Again, we just said this. I just said it earlier. Hey, gummy baby, listen, people will spread narratives. People will throw you in the midst of shit and to kid you in drama that you don't have no idea, or you have nothing to do with it, because they probably want to see you back out here. Yaya, you ever thought about that, Yaya? Maybe they just want to see you come back out here. You came back out here. So maybe this was a way, it wasn't a good way, but they've been missing you. So they decided to put you in some shit so you could come down here and answer. I was glad to see you on today, Yaya. I shared you because I hadn't seen you on in a long time, and I had just asked about you. When were you coming back on? So, hey, under new management, maybe they just wanted to see you in some shit so you could come down here and get your butt in gear and start making videos again. Drama always come with people from other sectors. Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah. Well, no, from our sector too. Carrie Ray, hey, baby, I hadn't seen you in a while. No, it's from our sector too. Some trolls started. Yes, yes. Let me tell you something. I was talking about that, yeah. This ugly Uncle Ness troll was trying so hard to start shit with me. I mean, we had so many troll pages over here the other day, telling me how I was fake, I was phony, I was scared to talk about Jay Wilson, and somehow that brother dropped down, and they was, oh, soon you drop down. She stopped talking. Sometimes if I don't glance back up at my title, I don't remember what the hell I'm coming on here to say. I'm just coming on here to talk to my people. And I had promised to get better. I said, okay, I'm going to start at least trying to come on an hour a day. And that's what I did. And baby, that Uncle Ness was everywhere. That Uncle Ness was over in Jay Wilson's. That Uncle Ness was over in Olive. That Uncle Ness was everywhere. But I didn't see Uncle Ness over here with the main content creators over here. But they were all over there trying to start trouble. So I said that, they know where to go. They know where to go. See, a lot of times certain people don't buy into that bullshit. They didn't buy into it. He just happened, hey, Queen Tulsa, he just happened to drop down. But most people, hey, Just Andre, happy holidays, baby. Most people don't even buy into the shit. Somebody wrote me and said, Mz.Teavalocity, I don't know why you are even basically making a video. People who know you ain't like that. Why you capping? In other words, like, what you doing, Miss T, just trying to do a video? Because you already know, and we already know you ain't like that. Work's been crazy. Yeah, Gummy Bam, I haven't seen you. But again, like I said, I don't know what happened. Again, people will start fake beefs and put you in shit just because they want to see the drama. If they don't see you for a while and they want to see you, maybe they just included you in the drama. Hey, Miss Ray X, thank you for joining me. Maybe they just wanted to see you in the drama, girl. I don't know. But you came on today and you answered it. Yeah, hi, yeah, babes. I miss you. Who I gotta drag? I don't know. Yaya she was into it with somebody, some dirty laundry lady, because I heard her cuss her out. But yeah, they dropping all the chats. They just trying so hard to create beef. And I think it really disturbs people's spirit when you don't beef and you could still hold the audience. You could still come on here and be you, and you don't have to do all that. You have people who have the mind state that she don't belong here because she don't beef, she don't drag, she don't do this, so she don't even belong here. That's the craziest shit I ever heard. I belong wherever I want to be because I'm a grown woman and I pay all these bills. Well, not just me, but you know what I'm saying when I'm talking to y'all. I pay my bills so I could go. Yeah, the dirty laundry lady. I don't know who that was. And then, sometimes they said, oh, Hershey was about to say something. They was over in jail. Hershey was about to say something, but Miss T was scared. No, I didn't want her over here, to be honest with you, because it wasn't my fight. She was about to tell me about something took place. I didn't care about it because if I don't want to get involved or I don't want to say anything, that ain't got shit to do with me being scared. It's just that it ain't my fight. It ain't my business. So I don't give a damn. So I'm not going to put myself in a position knowing that I don't even know what happened to even say something about it. But yeah, so Hershey had never dropped down. She said she had been in my chat. And then towards the end, she wanted to talk about, okay, baby. Okay. Then at the end, she wanted to talk about some people that I don't deal with. I don't fuck with them. So ain't no need for me even to hold a conversation, and for you to even hold a conversation about them because they'll never hit my platform and I'll never hit their platform, and they not here to defend themselves. And so there's no need for me to talk about them. What happened with her and Jay Wilson, that has nothing to do with me. But I was surprised she got on the platform, but she was scared. Hershey was trying to tell her something, but she was scared. So she cut her live off. No, I have been on here 2 hours, well over my time, and I was tired. I wasn't going to get into something about some people that I don't fuck with, period. See? You can't rope me into shit. I keep telling y'all, like, you can't rope me into nothing. And if you haven't learned that in the last 5 years, then I don't know what to tell y'all, because you can't rope me into anything. You can't manipulate me into anything. So it's all good. So like I said, I've seen Hershey around. I've seen her over there on Jay Wilson's. Now, if something happened, hey, the Beef Sector Pocket, if something happened with her and Jay Wilson, I don't know. And guess what? I don't care. It ain't my battle. It ain't my battle. I'm going to support who I support. And if I don't support you, I don't support you. If something comes across my feed that I think may be good for me to watch, I'll do that. But as far as me, having beef with all these people, I don't have a beef with anyone. They have a beef with me. They beefing by their goddamn self. I'm irritating their spirit so much, they just all in my chat trying to start chaos. And I just won't bite. I just won't bite. So that's it. So yeah, maybe they just wanted to see you come on out here. Come on, y'all. Let's get me to 100 likes. It's 66 likes. Come on. We could do that. Come on. 34 more likes. Let's go. We got 143 people in here. Gummy, good to see you. Good to see you. So, and again, it's so much shit that happened down here, y'all. I don't know everything that goes on down here because I don't watch it. Like I said, I got up and I watched Lemons in the middle of the night. I went to bed. Wasn't nothing really happening on Lemons, but something was happening on Pizarro's. But I turned over to Pizarro's and I fell asleep. So, but something was happening with Pizarro. Now today, Pizarro had a hell of a show. The little bit that I watched, whoa, they was talking about Brooke and BS Superstar, money they made. Money that Brooke might have gotten from somebody. I was like, oh shit. So it was a little crazy over there when I did watch it. I don't know if P was still on when I left work. I watched a little of her before I left work. But anywho, that's what it was about, y'all. Sometime again, I don't feed the beast because I don't want it to grow. That's simple as that. I don't answer every call. So they'll have to go and find someone else to fuck with. And let me tell you something, people will just make up shit because they want you to fight. They'll just make it up. But I'm almost at my hour. I dropped my link. If somebody want to come up, Again, like I said, I don't know really what took place with Yaya. I heard a little bit about her, the dirty laundry lady. I guess was accusing her, or somebody was accusing. Now I'm gonna tell you what I did peeping on. Damn, I peeped it. Oh God, they just dragging two around. I did peep in a little when I woke up. What's his name? Shit. D Spot was on late. And I saw Ronnie Q and you not YouTube camera, Ronnie Q and Misunderstood going at it. But I fell back to sleep. But they was going strong when I peeped over at D Spot. He was on late, too late last night. Cause I think it had to be like maybe 11 or 12 when I woke up. Mm-hmm. And I saw D Spot on. The yard was open, and they were going at each other over there. So I'm sure both of them, you know, I'm telling you, again, some things ain't worth talking about. And then I've been over at I'm like 75. And then I was over at Peaches. We was talking about this in Very Carey. Wasn't it you, Very Carey? We was talking about I was over watching Peach McIntyre. I've been over there. She going through something. Now y'all know I gamble, but let me tell you, I've been gambling for many years. I have never ever not paid my bills to go gambling. Never ever. So they was talking about her eviction over there, and so she did a little post today and she read her whole eviction and what, the reason why. And I would think a sister that made that much money, she was on several platforms. I don't know why she wouldn't pay her bill. But now not in her defense, I'm just saying when it comes to stuff like that, if you don't pay your rent by a certain time, let me tell you something. They put that note on the door real quick, they say. And she was saying, hey, room shaker, shaker. They were saying that she was saying that she just hadn't paid her rent by a specific time, and then they started the process, and they will do that. I think something like 4 or 5 days later they may start the process and put that shit up on your door. They have to put it up on your door. So I don't know if she's getting completely evicted or she just didn't pay her rent. That eviction notice went out, but you still can pay your rent, right? That's what she was saying. And I've heard people say that you still could pay your rent, but if it's not paid that particular day, then or by that time, she's just doing it for now let me tell y'all something. That's what you call a content creator. Peach McIntyre, I don't care what anyone say, she's a content creator. And I believe that a lot of shit that happens in her life, she's not afraid to share. And that's her content. Her everyday life is her content. So do I believe she getting evicted? I don't know if she's really getting evicted. Now, do I watch her? She gambles a whole hell of a lot. She gambles a lot. But I would hope she would be a smart enough businesswoman and a mother and a provider and a wife or whatever that she's not gambling her rent, you know. But I think she do it for content. Yeah, she put everything up there. She put everything, and she could cry at the drop of a dime too. Yes, she do it for content. She put all her business out there, her mother's business out there, her husband and his cheating, and she's, oh God, her mother. They make videos about her. It's crazy over there, and you got a lot of people over in, I believe they call it the mommy sector, that reports on Peach. And so I've been over there watching that because I just can't believe that this sister would gamble all her money and not pay her bills. And she made good damn money. I remember she exposed, she showed us, she showed us how much money she had got from Facebook. I think it was Facebook or TikTok. She's on all the social networks, but I think they must have kicked her out of one of those, TikTok or Facebook. I think they banned her and didn't give her money one time. A couple of years ago, she was talking about, it could have been last year. She doesn't care. She put the good, but yeah, she has a big family. Hopefully she'll be fine. Now, when it comes to stuff like that, people getting evicted, I never gloat over somebody's downfall. Believe it or not, you guys, it could be us. And something could happen to us at any given moment, and we could become disabled. If you don't have enough money saved, or you don't have someone else that'll help you, it can happen to anyone. So I never gloat off over people's misfortune, loss of a job, loss of homes, loss of cars, scholarships, shit like that, misfortunes in people's lives. I never find any humor in that, but she does. She gambles a lot. Hmm. And you lose more than you win when you gamble, when you're a gambler. Just ask me, I know. You lose more. Sometimes people will come by me and say, for instance, I done hit a little major or something for $500. They go, "Ooh, you got $500." And I say to myself, baby, you just don't know. I'm just getting my damn money back. But my bills are always paid. I've never been without. I've never been homeless. I've always been blessed. I've always been employed. I've always had a family that was close knit, that if anything happened, that my family will pick me up. And that's a good thing, because everybody don't have a family that they could turn to. And according to Peach, she doesn't have one, because you're right. She hates her mother. I was listening to a video. She called her mother all kind of bitches, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's bad. She forgives Wood every day before she forgives her mom. But it's something there. It's something there. When you have children with a man, it's very hard. It's very, very hard for you to just walk away from them, and especially when you got 100 of them like her. Even though she says she could do fine by herself, you still want that man in those children lives. But is this the first time he cheated? No. Is it the second? No. He'll keep cheating, because guess what? She keep taking them back. And as long as you allow people to do things to you, they'll keep doing it to you. If you allow them to, abuse you, they will keep abusing you until you put a stop to it. Yeah, but she cusses her mother out. Wood stays cheating on her, and she doesn't care. She takes him back repeatedly. She want him there, baby. But one day, let me tell you something. One day she'll get tired. Who's getting the boot? Peach McIntyre. Treat me right. Come on with those likes. I know, baby. I know they hate. Oh, I don't know why they hate giving Mz.Teavalocity. Like, sometimes the money you won is less than what you played. That's what I said. So when people come by my machine, if I'm having a bad night, they go, "Oh," and I hit a jackpot or something. They go, "Ooh," and they be standing around you, and I be saying, "Y'all just don't know how much money I probably done sat here and played. I'm just getting my damn money back." And I leave. That woman needs to learn financial literacy. She knows how to make the money, but doesn't know how to keep it. Well, she's a gambler. She's a true gambler. And I've seen many people, and not in my life, but I've seen people like on shows or different things, lose a lot of money in gambling, baby. They lose a lot of money, and they lose a lot. They lose their homes, they lose their cars, they lose their jewelries, they lose their bank accounts, they lose their investment, they lose a lot. Gambling addiction is bad. It's very, very bad. And some people cannot handle it. And she has an addiction because she has stopped at one point. Now she's back to gambling. It's okay to gamble, just don't lose what you can't afford. Exactly. Exactly. Diva be here. And of course, you'll probably see us live in the casino. We talking about Peach McIntyre. We talking about Peach McIntyre, baby. She supposedly done got evicted twice in 1 year. That's some crazy shit. But did she get evicted? And then she has two houses. She has a house supposedly for her family, and then she has a house that she records in. And if I'm not mistaken, was it the house that she recorded in, Carrie? Is it the house that she records in that she got the eviction on? One day she will get sick and tired. Yeah, she'll get sick and tired of Woods, and she'll walk away. But those are a lot of kids to walk away, and be on your own, especially when you don't have any family there to support you. Those are a lot of kids to just walk away. And maybe, hey, Miss Toby, yeah, she moved this year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Miss Toby, I was just asking, is that the house that got the eviction is the house that supposedly she got just to record in? See, because doesn't she have a house that she just records in? I thought that I heard her say that if she made 20K a month, then she a goddamn fool to have any eviction, whether it's a house just to record in or a house for her family. But I thought that she said it was the house that she records in. I could be wrong. The child thunder, okay, back to the sky. Hey, sugar, back to the sky. She said she only stopped for 3 weeks. Yeah, gambling is a mofo, baby. And let me tell you something. When you in there gambling, anybody who's a real gambler, I'm a real gambler, but never, ever, ever will I not pay my bills for me to go gamble. That's extra money. Now I could say, damn, I could have put extra on the bill. I could have did this. I could have bought me this. I could. No, never. Now she's in too deep. I have to like the video because Miss T always bring the tea. Thank you, Indigo. So I wonder if that was her real house. She really rented somewhere to record. Yeah, that's what she had said. And I know last year, Miss Toby must know, because she be over in the mommy sector. Miss Toby, didn't she rent the house last year or the year before? Was just for the recording. And remember, she had done it all up in some type of green. No, she doesn't have a house. She currently living up. What? No, Miss Toby. An apartment? Making 20 G's a month? An apartment? Ooh, then something must be wrong with her credit. Something must be wrong. But ain't nothing wrong with living in an apartment. Let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with living in an apartment because they are responsible. Everything. When you live in this house, anything that goes wrong, we have to repair. And that shit could be totally costly. Anybody own a house? No. It can be costly. Even when you rent out a property, it's costly when shit breaks in there. But of course, we all have how renters insurance, home insurance, but still you got to watch that too. Everything is costly. Well, I could have swore I saw her. I didn't know she lives in an apartment. She always in the club house now recording. Oh, maybe she is losing her shit. If I made 20K, yeah, I'll be saving half every month. Exactly. I would be definitely saving half of my money. Shit, if gambling would be getting it. Blackberry, yes, she's filming in the clubhouse. Oh, wow. So maybe, well, how is she in the clubhouse, y'all, if she getting evicted? She ain't living in the clubhouse. Now, let me tell you something, too. I watch a lot of videos where people live in their cars. People have turned old vans into their cars, campers into their homes, nice homes, So I don't know. The only time Wood smile is when they're about to gamble or if she's going to take him shopping. Yeah, I think he uses her. But why would you impregnate somebody with all those children if you didn't want them? Why would you kind of tie them down like that? I don't know. But you know how I found Peach? When Toby, you may know, remember when she was just having that, I think it was the last baby. Well, what happened is some came across my news feed and I saw this lady crying, saying that the baby that she was about to have only has a half of a brain. And they was telling her that the baby, development wasn't on par because the baby is only going to come out, with a half of the brain and will have a disability. So she was crying and I started watching her. That's how I started watching her, is because she was talking about that baby. Now, she has this baby, and I don't believe that sister would just lie like that, but that baby looked just fine, if I'm not mistaken. She had a rented house but left due to the CPS being called. Oh, yeah, I know they call on her. I remember seeing a video not too long ago of CPS, at her house. Child, I know I had a leak and just bought a new roof. Baby, that's $40,000, depending on what type of house. $40,000 for a new roof. See, it's not easy. And it's not cheap living in your own home. It's nice to have it. But that shit costs. Anytime something happens, you are liable for it. No one else. And like I said, you got to be careful with that homeowner's insurance too. Because that verbiage in there. Everybody don't read that little small fine print. That's just like when you got auto insurance. You don't read the small fine print, which we should, because that's where they have that shit at, up in there, because they know most people ain't gonna read it. Child, I know. Oh, yes, she's filming in the clubhouse. No way would I be making that kind of money and not have a house. Me, then again, if her credit is bad, but making that kind of money, damn, you could at least be renting a house, a nice house. Like I said, I thought at 1.2 years ago, she bought a house just to film it. Oh, thank you, Indico, for becoming a member. Thank you, sweetheart. I didn't see that. Thank you. See how I don't see every goddamn thing. She probably did that a long time ago. I'm so far behind. Okay, I'm so far. I hate spending money unnecessarily. Yeah. Mz.Teavalocity, good evening. Hey, youngest baby, how are you? Happy holidays to you. Got 2 more memberships to go, and I'm capping on that. Thank you. I appreciate anybody who has a membership, get a membership, or even subscribe to me. I appreciate all of you for joining me today. See, I promised to come on. Now, I'm going to get that little target thing too, and my goal is to try to come on every day. Now, y'all know if I don't be on here tomorrow, my queen is coming to visit me. And so I'm preparing for my queen to come, Queen Diva, for the holidays. And so I may not be on tomorrow, but we'll be on Saturday. And I'll do my 9 o'clock show because I'm going to take Queen to my new bingo hall that I just love. I told y'all the other day I waited on the ball, 15 numbers for $500, and that shit never came. I left there still waiting on that ball. Never came. That lady said, ma'am, I can't believe you didn't get that ball. I said, nope. 15 numbers. And it was in 32. It never came. Ray Black, I'm heading over to Carrie's and renewing mines, but I have the cap and I'll go nuts. Thank you. I appreciate you for joining my membership. And next week, I will be going to the casino and I will be playing you guys for my mods only. I'm playing casino live for my mods only. Please come over and join me and cheer us on. Hopefully we'll hit something big and my mod queens will be blessed. If not, then I just have to do it another way. But I truly, truly appreciate my mods. Even the ones that you all don't see, they still my mods and they still here with me and I'm still connected to them. So I need to play bingo with you. Oh, Miss Toby, you got to come. If you're in this area, you got to come, Miss Toby. Oh, these bingos sell so many balls, Miss Toby. That's where your money go. I mean, before you even start bingo, they play at least 5 balls and then through it. I must say, from the time I'm there, from say for instance, it starts 12 o'clock, the doors open, you can start buying balls. Then to the time we leave, they must play about 30 balls. Now, that's a lot for a bingo hall. 30 balls. Well, you guys, my time is almost up. I'm going to go run the streets for a little while and see what's happening. I appreciate you all for joining me. Please make sure, do you have a gambling page? I do. Can you drop the gambling page? Queen Diva is cooking. Can somebody grab is DC and I gambling channel, but also I made something too that where when I gamble by myself, oh, you have the bingo world there. Yeah, I want to go to bingo world. I remember I was up in Baltimore and they had a bingo world and I was going to visit their bingo world. I had stayed up there a couple of days for my granddaughter competition. And the lady who was there in the, with her daughter in the competition, she said, yeah, bingo hall ain't far from here. She said, girl, I'll be going there, but I didn't go because I stayed with my granddaughter and my daughter. So I didn't. So hopefully you all will join us next week. I think I'll do it Sunday, the 22nd. Since I'm doing my live Saturday and Diva and I going to bingo, then Sunday probably would be my mods only gambling for Christmas, my Christmas for them only. And then I will go back the following 2 weeks. I will go back for my members. And subbies are going to have an opportunity also to win money. I'm not just going to do my members because it's people who don't have membership, but they're my subscribers and they support me So it's only fair that I help them. There go our slots. Thank you, Kimberly. She's always on time. She's always somewhere lurking. Hey, Kimberly, Black Queen. So I will be paying for all my mods. I'm going to write their names down because some of them you all don't see anymore, but they're still here with me. I keep in contact with them, and from time to time they'll come in here and they'll mod. But I have one that's been with me for a long time, that we have a great relationship, and I'm playing for her as well. I'm playing for Redbone as well. Y'all don't see it, but Redbone's been with me since day one, and hopefully she'll get back down here. And she's my feisty mod, y'all. Oh shit, Redbone is my feisty mod. I had to stop her several times, baby, because she would have it over in that chat. And I was like, no, Redbone. We can't do that. We can't fight with the people. But yeah, she stay in touch with me behind the scenes, and sometimes she'll review the video. She's always here with me. In my mixology, we saw her last week. She's still my mod, so I will be playing for them, and so hopefully we'll win big money. We'll win big money. But that's my slots channel, and that's with my partner DC Kool-Aid and Lisa. They have a channel as well. Normally she does the filming for me. She'll film me while I'm playing. She'll be back there filming me, and she'll have it on our slot channel. But this one, I believe, I don't know if she's gonna make it. It'll be Diva and I. And I'll have Diva back there running the camera. So y'all have patience because it's Diva and I. Okay. With that being said, I appreciate you all for joining me. It's been an hour and 16 minutes. My pledge to you is try to come on here for an hour. My goal starting next week. I will set a goal, a targeted goal, and hopefully we'll reach the targeted goal. Again, this is a business. Everything that you guys see, I pay for out of my pocket. So I will be down here trying to reach some targeted goals, hoping that someone like my entertainment so much that they will decide to super chat or cash app me or send a super sticker. With that being said, I will see y'all later. Thank you so much. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.